everyone, it's Majam here and welcome to this new speed build on The Sims 4. So the house I'm building today is a house I'm going to be using in my cats and dogs let's play, but not the one I started a few days ago because I think I'm going to stop this one. I think I started it too fast actually, and that when cats and dogs came out I didn't have that much free time. I think I said this in a million videos by now, but yeah, I didn't have as much free time as I would have loved to, and when Cats and Dogs came out, I just wanted to explore this new game pack and everything related to cats and dogs. And first I thought that it would be, in a way, smarter for me to try it out in my own time, in my free time, just to really get the chance to see what it was all about. But I only have one current household and I don't want to start another one. But the family I'm playing with in my own time didn't have as much money as they needed to first buy a house, but also I wanted for them to first buy a house and then maybe adopt a pet. So they weren't not at all ready to have an animal in their household, so I couldn't really explore cats and dogs with them. And I think a few weeks before, maybe a couple of weeks before the release of Cats and Dogs, I created a sim just randomly and her name turned out to be Caroline. And I thought when I was creating her that she was the sim I wanted to explore cats and dogs with and do a let's play with her. So that's why I started this let's play maybe too fast because I was too excited, and I'm really sorry if you liked the two parts I've shared. But hopefully this let's play is going to be better than the last one, because this time we are going to be playing with a family. Caroline is still going to be there, instead that this time she's going to be a teen rather than a young adult. So we are going to explore this game pack with Caroline's family. And so in the family there's going to be her dad, her brother, and a dog and 3 cats. And I'm going to explain everything about the family and why they have 3 cats, why the mother isn't here in the first part of the let's play. So yeah, so I wanted for them to have a nice house, and usually when I start playing with a game, especially in The Sims, I don't cheat. I think the game is funnier when you're struggling a little bit in the beginning. But with cats and dogs, there's so many things. Like, for example, there's the vet clinic, and I really want to explore the vet clinic. I've played a little bit with that, and it's really fun. So I really wanted to explore this without struggling, you know, without trying to build the vet clinic and all this from scratch. Just having a vet clinic to start off with, and yeah, explore that directly without waiting. So yeah, I just wanted to start with a little bit of cheating, but I mean, it's okay. You know, usually I don't cheat, and with the Chance Family Let's Play I have also on my channel, I'm not going to use any cheats, and I don't plan on using any cheats, so I mean, it's okay, you know, sometimes to use a little bit of cheats. So yeah, but this house turned out to be way more expensive than I intended it to be, and I have to say that I am so happy of how it turned out to be. I thought recently that I wasn't really into building. I tried to build a few houses when Cats and Dogs came out, but I wasn't happy with everything I was doing. I mean, I thought the houses were boring, there was no personality into them, and I struggled with the floor plans and everything. But this weekend, I don't know why I was still looking at pictures of houses just to have some inspiration and get the juices flowing, basically. And I found a picture of a house, and I think this time I remembered to favorite the page with the picture on it. So this time, hopefully, there's going to be a link in the description for you to see the picture I was inspired from. And so I tried to recreate the house I've seen because I thought it would be, in a way, easy to reproduce it, and also easy to make a floor plan in it, a floor plan that would be easy to play in. And this is the house you're seeing being built right now, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. Also, I was really inspired from the tides changing build because I always try to put a lot of personality into the builds, you know, as if the family have been living here for a while. And I think the tides changing does a really amazing job with her houses, and I took a lot of my inspiration from her, and the house you're seeing built today, so this Cape Cod Hideaway, was really inspired from what she did also. Because something I've been struggling a lot with is big houses. Usually I don't build houses as huge as this one, And I always struggle with the space and how to fill it with furnitures and all this. And while I was watching some of the Tice Changing's spit builds, I realized that when she was building houses, maybe not that huge, but sometimes even bigger, sometimes smaller, she wasn't putting a lot of furnitures in it. You know, there was life within the house, but you could actually move around. You know, it wasn't cramped at all. It was nice, and so I tried to do something like that with this house, and that's probably why I had so much fun building it, because I was really imagining the family we're going to be playing with, so the Price family, because this is their name, the Price family living in here, and how they would have arranged how they would have arranged all the furnitures within a space, you know. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that, and also I tried to explore as many new furnitures there is with cats and dogs, and there's so many new items that I love. I'm in love with this game pack, honestly. By far, it's my favorite for now, so yeah, I'm really happy with what we've got, and I realized that it was really nice to mix the furnitures we've got with cats and dogs with Get Together, because I think with all the two-door and old furnitures we've got with Get Together and those kind of rustic furnitures we've got with cats and dogs, it's nice, you know, to mix them together, and I don't know, it gives an even more rustic feel to a build, and that's what I did with this build here. And also I've used a lot of items from Parenthood, because this is also one of my favorite game pack. And while Get Together and Cats and Dogs give more a rustic feel to a house, Parenthood can come in here with a more modern feel, I think. So that's what I went for this house, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And actually, I don't know how long I've spent on this house. I think I've spent maybe an entire afternoon building it. And usually at the end of a build, when I'm furnishing all the rooms and all this, at some point my imagination runs out and I have no imagination at all at the end, and I'm just trying to get it over with, you know, just trying to put things here and there so that, you know, I'm thinking, well, the build is done, it's over now, I can move on to something else. But with this one, I was inspired from beginning to end, which was really amazing. That was maybe maybe the first time that happened to me in a really long time. And yeah, I had so much fun building this house, so I cannot wait to play in it. But before starting the new Cats and Dogs Let's Play in a way, I would like to build a vet clinic, because the family is going to be owning a vet clinic as well. And I'm actually starting to think how I would like the vet clinic to be. So I would like something maybe a little bit different than this house, maybe something more cartoony for the vet clinic, you know, just to change things from, you know, something really realistic, which is what I usually go for. I would like to do something a little bit different with the vet clinic. I don't know why. So yeah. I think that was everything I wanted to say about the family and the new Let's Play. By the way, I'm really sorry again if you liked what I did before. I just wasn't enjoying it as much as I should, I think. So hopefully this time is going to be better. I mean, with the house we have here, I'm sure it's going to be better. So as you may have seen, I've already worked on the living room and dining room, which was a lot of fun. I mean, all the colors inside, I was feeling, you know, this family feel and this cozy and comfy feel in the house. I am so happy with this game pack. I don't know if that comes from the flooring we've got, you know, this new wood flooring we have, or maybe from the wallpapers, or everything together, I don't know, but I was really thinking that the interior was really cozy, and I have to say that I would have loved to live in a house just like this one. So yeah. So now we're moving on to the kitchen. And actually for the kitchen, I struggled a little bit because I wanted to feel in the room everything for the pets, and actually while I was working on the living room and dining room, I completely forgot about the pets. But at some point I'm going to go back and add some cat trees, you know, where the cat can scratch and all this, and also some pet beds, because obviously the cats and the dog are going to need that. But yeah, at some point I'm going to remember that and go back. And so for the kitchen, I really wanted to fit this kind of breakfast dining space, maybe more for a family, you know, for the family to eat in. And you know, the dining room, it's more when you're receiving some family or some friends, you know, more for something formal, while this one is more for the family than for the guests. So here is when I'm actually going back and adding the cat trick that I've forgotten to put before. And so yeah, for the kitchen, I wanted to fit all the bowls for the animals, the table, and also everything you need in a kitchen. And first I thought, oh my god, this is not going to fit, I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do. But at the end, I was able to fit everything I wanted and even more, which is really nice. So the kitchen is actually, even though in real life this is a place I don't really like to be in, I think this kitchen is really, really cozy and comfy. So I would love to be in that kitchen. And yeah, I tried also to place some decorative items just to show that the family is spending a little bit of time in here. So then I think we're going to move on to the first bathroom. So there's actually 3 bathrooms in this house. So there's one downstairs, which is the one we're working on now. And I'm not a huge fan of this bathroom, but I think the family isn't really using this bathroom. I think they use more the bathrooms upstairs, which is the main. So upstairs there's the main bathroom, so mostly for Caroline and her brother, and also there's the main bathroom, which I think is mostly used by the father. So I haven't spent that much time on the bathroom downstairs. And also I'm going back here to add this new shelf in a way. It's more like a decorative items, I think, and it's really, really nice. I really love those new items that we've got with cats and dogs. And now we're working on a room which I think would be maybe a utility room. I think in the house I've seen, this should be maybe a, how is it called? A garage or something like that. But I decided to turn this into kind of a working place. I don't know how to say this, because there's this woodworking table, and I think I said this in the previous videos I shared on cats and dogs, which I'm going to stop once again, sorry about that. Caroline is really manual. I think she likes doing things. She likes paintings, she likes sculpting the wood, she likes doing things by herself basically. And I think her dad loves that as well. And I think her mother loved that as well. So I wanted to place this woodworking table just to show that, and this way, you know, Caroline can work on her handiness skill and her father as well. And you know, that's more of the feel of the family, I think. I'm just trying to justify myself here on why I've put a random woodworking table in a random room downstairs, but that's why I did that. So now we moved on to the upstairs. Here I'm placing a nice little reading spot. I don't know why. I realized that I was doing that in all of my houses where, you know, it's a place where I know you can fit something and I don't want this place to be bare, so I'm just trying to place something here, and every time it ends up being a reading space, which I think it's quite nice, you know, a place where you can read in the calm and the quiet place of your house. Anyway, so here is the main bathroom. It's pretty simple. I've used though the new bathtub, but I have to admit that I'm not a huge fan of that bathtub, even though it looks really comfy. I mean, you know, with this angle, which is a little bit more higher than the other one, maybe, you know, it's more comfortable to spend some time into this bath than another one. I don't know, but yeah, not really a huge fan of this one. But it's not important. So now we're working on Caroline's bedroom, and she has the biggest bedroom in the house, so she's a lucky one, this one. And so I went for something maybe more yellowy with her bedroom, because I think she's someone really happy all the time, and for me yellow, it's a really happy color. Also, I've placed some pet bed all around her bedroom, because I think she really likes having her animals with her when she sleeps, or when she spends some time in her bedroom, maybe doing her homework or studying to become a vet one day, because I think she would love to become a vet just like her parents, because she loves animals basically. So yeah, as you can see, just placing a lot of warm color all around her bedroom. And I think also she would like to read books, maybe on how to build new objects, or on how to craft new remedies for the pets. And so now I'm working on the office, which I think is going to be mostly used by the dad, because before becoming a vet, I think he was a businessman or maybe an architect, because I've put some drawings of houses, you know, those drawings when you want to have all the measures of a house. all around this office, and also the place where there's the woodworking table, this random room. And I was thinking that the father was maybe an architect before becoming a vet, and I will explain why he became a vet in the first part of the Let's Play. But yeah, so this is this office where I think he's going to spend most of his time. And so here we're working on Caroline's little brother's bedroom. So it's not really personalized. This bedroom is not really personalized because I didn't really know how this child is. All I know about him is that he loves cats, and I think he's really happy to have 3 cats in his family. But I didn't really know how to personalize his bedroom, so for now it's quite bare, but hopefully as we go on with the Let's Play, maybe I can put some new decorative things into his bedroom and personalize it a little bit more. And so here we're working on the master bedroom, and I went for something really warm with the color of this bedroom. And I have to say that the new bed we have with cats and dogs, I love the patterns of this one. I love it. So I tried to match it with one of the pet beds at the end of the bed, you know, with this patchwork thing. So yeah, and now I'm working on the master bathroom, which is pretty simple, so yeah. So I think I'm going to leave you here, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye everyone!